Hey man, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk to you about the way that I managed to overcome my trauma that was built in my earlier years in general school because of bullying. You know, I don't think this is a topic that is talked too much about in the self-improvement community nowadays, but I feel like it's something very valuable to a lot of people, especially to the ones that are dealing with some sort of loneliness. Maybe it's from self-improvement. It's like this self-improvement loneliness that everybody seems to talk about. The fact that once you actually start improving your life, and once you start actually making some sort of progress towards something meaningful to you, you no longer have this ability to relate to other people. You don't, like, to a lot of other people, right? Not everybody, but you just tend to not be able to relate to your friends anymore. Maybe like your older friends, you tend to be on your own more, and tend to be more quiet, maybe tend to be more reserved. You don't really speak that much out on behalf of self-improvement, on behalf of yourself, because you're focused on what you're doing, and that's it. And you don't speak shit to anyone else. You just kind of focus on your own work. And that's part of actually bettering yourself mentally, right? And you know to those people, bro, they're much more, there's much more like of a target. They're more susceptible to being picked out as a target for bullying, or for any kind of like harassment in school and work and any kind of social domain, right? And although while I was getting bullied, I definitely wasn't on self-improvement. If I was, I would have probably actually been able to stand up for myself, but I wasn't. My problems didn't arise when I started self-improvement. They were before that. They were like partially the reason why I actually started improving my life and doing something for myself. And it left me with a bunch of problems that I think really persisted even after I actually started changing my life. I mean, for example, I used to have like these people in school who would always like they'd always just pick at me, like I'd just be like the fucking punching bag, right? That's weird, because although I wasn't like the most attractive person, I wasn't like the most attractive and whatever, I was kind of well built physically, right? I had the ability to stand up for myself if it ever came to that, right? But although I had like the physical capability, because I was like basically like the tallest in class for a long time, I was well built to some extent, right? I mean, nowhere as good as I am right now, but not saying that I'm perfect right now, bro. I mean, I still have a lot to work on, but I was okay, right? Physically, I was all right. So they didn't really have that like aspect, to kind of pick on, but I realized that it was actually the mental side. It was actually my brain. The fact that I was much more reserved, and I was much more afraid of conflict and everything. And because I was always taught, at home, everywhere, in school, you get this shit taught to you, right? Avoid conflicts at all costs, never get into a conflict at all. It doesn't matter what it is, bro. Even if it's necessary, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Rather just scream out for help or whatever while somebody's stabbing you, instead of actually trying to defend yourself, bro. Oh, somebody's trying to beat you up, just call the police, bro. Don't defend yourself. Just call the police, man. Oh, somebody in school is talking shit to you. Oh, just tell the teacher, bro. Don't talk shit back and make the fucker wish he didn't even exist. Don't do that, bro. Yeah, that's what they all say, bro. And that's what I did. Back when, like, all those cunts, they were just get in my face all the time, I just never said anything. I never did anything. I always just let them get in my face. And so, after letting them just get in my face all the damn time and just letting them do whatever the hell they wanted, I was left with nothing to myself. I was left with no self-control, no self-confidence. I had nothing going for myself. And while they were just laughing and they were just having a fun time, just kicking the shit out of my brain, just destroying any kind of self-confidence that I had. I was just lowering more and more into my own fucking brain. I was lowering myself more and more into my own mind. I was being less and less social with people. I was getting more and more anxious about what everybody had to think of me, what they ever thought of me. I was getting more and more afraid of what it meant that I'd be more alone. Like, I knew that I was getting less and less social, that I was kind of losing touch with people, and that was only gonna fucking make things much worse for me, right? I was only gonna be more of a target to those people. And I was scared, man. I was fucking scared, right? And I lived there, and I can remember one thing very clearly. I can remember just driving to school. My parents would drive me to school in the morning, and I'd be in the car, and I just feel like my heart was just beating fast. I just feel like, I don't know, there was just something just kind of holding my chest up like this. Like, I couldn't even breathe properly. I felt like, like when you inhale and just kind of keep it in there for a moment. I felt like that, but I just felt like I couldn't really breathe. I felt like I couldn't really exhale back all the way and just kind of let my chest lower its pressure down. I felt like I was just under pressure, and I felt my heart beating fast, and then I'd actually have to go into school. I'd walk into school, and I can remember this so damn clear. I was just, bro, I felt fear. I genuinely, I'm not even fucking kidding, bro. I'd walk on my school's hallways, right, towards my class, and I'd reach my class. I'd grasp the handle, right, in my hand, and I'd be afraid. I'd be fucking afraid of what I was gonna fucking hear. I was afraid of what I was gonna be told. I was afraid of what I was gonna be seen as. I was afraid of what those people had to think of me. I was afraid of what was gonna happen to me. Once I opened that handle, I would stick my head in there, see the people. They'd see me, they'd laugh, they'd start the fucking remarks just like at 8 a.m. in the damn morning. Every damn day. And you might think to yourself, oh well, it passes, who it's not that bad, bro. I mean, that's what I thought to myself. Yeah, at some point it'll pass, they'll get bored. Do you really think that, bro? Do you really think they get bored when they have like this motherfucker who they can easily intimidate, and they do it every damn day? The motherfucker never says anything, never does anything, and when he does, it's just something so just damn pathetic. Like, those people, they just end up laughing. They're like, oh, what the fuck was that, bro? Because I didn't have the confidence to do anything like that. At first, maybe, if it happened once, I would have actually stood up for myself. But, it just happened more and more every damn day until I just got used to it, until I just felt like doing anything about it would not help at all. Like, I was genuinely just so fucking, I was genuinely terrified of conflict. I was terrified of having to face those people, man. And you know what that happened? What happened after that? I lost friends. I lost people around me. I lost contact with a bunch of people. And I just ended up falling further into the fucking rabbit hole of video games, of porn, of junk food, of Netflix, of the modern pleasures. I just fell deeper into that. I just ended up genuinely feeling some sort of depression, and fuck me, man, it was not fun. It was not fun at all. I think I could label that as the worst part of my life yet. I mean, there'll be bad times in my life, definitely, but up until this point, 16 years, 16 and a half, right? This was by far the worst part of my life. Like 2 grades, 2 school years spent like that, And then also, as I mentioned, like the shit that was happening at handball practice. I was doing the sport handball, going to practice, same shit was happening there. I had all this mental fucking abuse going on, and I was kind of the target of it, and was one of the targets. But, you know, because I was very self-conscious, I realized what the fuck was happening. And I was just too damn scared to do anything about it. I was too fucking scared to change my situation at all. I was just terrified. I was fucking terrified, man. I was so scared of what was gonna happen to me. And, you know, it led me down a horrible path in my life. Let me see if I can find a place to sit down. I've been walking for a while. You know what? I'll just sit down on this boulder. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. You know, I just had this worst moment of my life to this point because it's like just absolute bullshit on and on and on and on every damn day. You know, I'm just facing this shit. I'm genuinely fucking trembling. My chest is getting tight. It's like genuinely under pressure. I cannot breathe properly. I feel anxious as fuck. I feel insecure. I feel scared. And I have to do that every damn day. Every single fucking day. And at that time, you know, I had no guarantee that high school was gonna be any different. I had no guarantee that I wouldn't just end up in high school and that the same shit would happen, but maybe even worse. I had no guarantee, and I was fucking scared. I was terrified. You know, and it was by far the worst part of my life up until this point. But, you know, let's actually get this in like a better way. Let's actually turn the story around a little bit, you know. A year passes by and I'm here, and I can honestly tell you that I can just fuck all those cunts in the ass, bro. Fuck those guys. Like, I have absolutely no fucking pressure on my mind whatsoever. I'm chill now. You know, I've went past all those things, and I want to show you exactly how. I mean, it's a bit of a long introduction, like 12 minutes, but I feel like it's been useful, you know, to actually hear my side of the story so that you can feel like you can actually relate to me, so that I'm not just spilling bullshit. Yeah, you know, I fixed it by essentially, you know, that is right when around 8th grade stopped, like it ended, and then I would be in the summer break, and then I would have 9th grade and go to high school and everything. And so I end 8th grade, I don't see those people ever again, you know, I don't talk to those people ever again. And I'm left on my own, I'm left with my own thoughts, I'm left with my own what the hell, whatever else, you know, and I'm just, things are just absolutely messed up, you know. And so, hold on, bro, my mom is calling me. I'll call her back in a little bit. You know, I fixed it by going on to self-improvement. That is like the thing that genuinely saved my life, I think. I mean, I don't know where I would be right now if it weren't for self-improvement. Maybe I'd be like a fucking depressed, suicidal kid right now. I'd be this motherfucker with like just stick arms, stick neck. I mean, it's not that big, right? But come on, it's fine, it's acceptable. I'd be this motherfucker, bro. You know, like just skinny ass middle bitch, shit mental health, shit body, shit physical health, nothing going for him, no life plans, no nothing. But I faced those traumas that were in my life by taking away all distractions. Like, that is something that I just cannot help but just constantly preach all over again in almost every damn video. Just take away all distractions, man. If you want to fix your life, if you want to get out of a rut, if you want to move forward with your damn life, with your thoughts, with your ideas, if you want to move over someone, if you're in a breakup, if you've lost somebody to death, to some sort of accident, to some problem, take away all the damn distractions. Face the fucking issue. You know, because this is the only way that you're ever gonna truly get past it. I mean, just escaping it, yeah, it'll work in the short term for sure. I mean, play video games, yeah, for 6 hours a day, yeah, you'll escape the problem. But once it comes back really hard on you. And That is no way to live, man. That is no fucking way to live. Just purposefully playing video games, watching porn, eating junk food, wasting time on Netflix, just to purposefully just escape this trauma, escape what has happened to you, escape something real. Like, you're never gonna be able to fully escape it. Like, that's just something that I have to tell you already, man. You're not gonna be able to fully escape this ever. What you can do, and though, is you can face it. You can destroy it head on. It's like you're trying to run away from a fucking, that, like, there was this meme, there were all these memes, and I could use this as an analogy. You have like a snail, right? You're just like a normal person. There's a snail, and if the snail fucking touches you, you die, right? And the snail is immortal. The snail cannot die under any circumstance. Nothing can happen to it, right? And you're just like, your entire life, you're just trying to run away from the damn snail, which is going slow as fuck. But every damn time it's coming close and closer. And you're just trying to escape it. I mean, yeah, if you don't want to die, I guess in this point you would actually have to escape it. But I feel like, in this sense, trauma is not gonna kill you, right? Like, just the snail being trauma, you're trying to escape from it your entire life, and the trauma just kind of slowly falling after you, no matter what the fuck you try to do to escape it. So why escape it? Why not fucking face the snail head on? Why not face what is happening head on? That is exactly what I did. I took away all distractions. I stopped playing video games completely. It's been more than a year since I stopped. I haven't masturbated in like a year and a half, almost 2 years, I think. I haven't I haven't watched Netflix in ages. I haven't eaten sugar in like 6 months. I haven't done, like, I've genuinely taken away anything that could just, and I mean, there's still distractions in my life for sure that I have to get rid of, and there's still bumps in my life that I have to get over. Like, that's for sure. I mean, I can already just think of some on the top of my head. And, but, I took away those things which were like an immediate escape from my reality. And I had 3 months, the entire summer break to just think. Like, that is literally what I did the entire summer break. I just fought. I just had a journal. I had a journal. I had a pen and time. That is exactly what I had. I had a journal, a pen, and time, and I used those to their best extent. And yeah, I faced everything that was going on in my mind. I just stopped trying to run away. I stopped trying to run away from the fucking dreams that I used to have about those people genuinely bullying me and laughing about me, and me genuinely feeling fucking scared. I stopped running away from those dreams. Like, I'm not even kidding, bro. I used to have dreams of me genuinely being bullied by those guys, and I'd wake up in the morning, and for the next 5 hours, or like, just like the entirety of the damn morning up until like mid-afternoon or something, even like sometimes the entire day, bro, my mind was filled with negative thoughts, and it was filled with those people. Like, it was just filled with memories of those people doing wrong by me, just doing whatever all the damn day. Like, it felt like I was genuinely fucking purposefully obsessing over it. I was obsessing over some shit that happened to me that I just could not get over. And I could not understand why. But then, I just took out a pen and paper. I thought to myself, I'm not gonna fucking lie to myself anymore. This is it. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be messed up, but I'm gonna do it. And for the next year of my life up until this point, I've been journaling, I've been thinking, I've been really much more insightful about my life from any perspective and everything. And that is how I fixed my trauma. I didn't fix it just by trying to run away from it, just by trying to escape, like, just by trying to, like, always not look at a picture of those guys, or like just try not to go in places that would remind me of them. Bro, you want to fucking fix your trauma, not escape it. You want to genuinely know that it's over with, that you're past it, instead of just thinking that, oh my god, if I ever see something that triggers me, I'm just gonna end up being messed up for the rest of the day. Like, that's bullshit, bro. If you want to live like that, that is no way to live, man. If you want to live like that, then you're a pussy. You're a fucking coward, man. And I'm sorry, but that's the truth. And and while I'm saying this, while I'm telling you that you're a coward, it's like I'm speaking to my younger self. I'm speaking to younger Cosmin right now, and I'm telling him, you're a fucking coward. Face your fucking problems. Face your demons. Face the shit that is pulling you back. Face all of it, man. Be honest to yourself. Take time to think. Take a fucking piece of paper. Take a pen and write everything that is going on in your mind. Any fucking thought that comes to your mind, you write that shit down. And you do that for the next 3 months of your life, I feel like you've gone over it. And I mean, that's how long it took me, I think, to generally just kind of accept what happened and actually go past it. But for some people, like, time varies, right? I mean, depends on the degree of trauma. I mean, mine wasn't like super serious PTSD shit. Like, I don't just have panic attacks thinking about those people. I never had like panic attacks, right, or some shit like that. But you know what? Always, it was always something, that an obstacle that just brought me down. It just kept me away from my true potential. You know, and once I overcame this obstacle, once I went past it, I've just started making so much more progress, and I've been so much more confident. I've had like a girlfriend. I've had my first kiss in this time. You know, after I've overcome this obstacle of those problems and shit, I just ended up having my first kiss, having a girlfriend, having like a bunch of other girls attracted to me as well, having like a fucking friendship group of people, and having like a social group, and being much more out in the world. I just literally, I fixed all my social problems. I fixed all my social problems after overcoming this obstacle in my life. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. That is absolutely fucking crucial for you. If you want to move on with your life, if you want to ever make something of yourself, then you're gonna have to move past this obstacle. Face your fucking problems head on. Don't try to run away. Be honest. Be honest to yourself. Don't bullshit. Don't fucking bullshit. Be honest. Be honest about what's going on in your mind. Be honest about what you want to go on in your mind. So yeah, man. I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you later. Good luck.